Cell phones have come a long way since they first became popular back in the 90s. This is one of my first cell phones. It is a Nextel Direct phone. It was the cutting edge phone of the day. Pretty big, pretty bulky. They've gotten smaller over time. And then a couple of years ago, Android came out with smartphones. It was following the iPhone craze of the first smartphones that came out. And this was the phone of the day. It was fast. It allowed you to browse the web. Phones became pretty much everything to people. They've become, for a lot of people, more important than their computers. But as great as the Android phones, the first generation Android phones that came out are, with the Droid and some of the other ones, they do not compare to the super smartphones that are coming out now. And this was one of the first ones, and it's the Galaxy S II by Samsung. This is a very elegant looking phone. It's super thin. If you compare it to the Droid, there's no comparison in the thickness of the phone, and then the screen size is considerably larger. This is a 3.5, I believe, 3.5 inch screen. This is a 4.2 inch screen. There's no comparison at all between the two sizes of the screen. When you're doing texting or emailing, having a larger screen helps considerably. When you look at the speed of this phone, it is a it's a dual core processor at 1.2 megahertz, and it is lightning fast. I go off of the unlock screen. When you start flipping through screens here, there is zero lag. Comes with a Super AMOLED Plus display, which the colors just completely pop. The blacks are very dark, not kind of a grayish dark that you find in most of the smartphones that are out on the market now. It is, as I said, it's super fast. It comes with two cameras, a front-facing 2 megapixel camera and a rear 8 megapixel camera. So it takes fantastic pictures, and it shoots video in full HD. If you look at the browser speed is incredible. It is very fast. In fact, I will click on something here and you'll see pages load. It's loaded very quick. If you want to look at other pages, you just pinch, scroll, go to another page. This is our website, Wandering Educators. And you can see here, I'll just click on an article. Let's go back here. As you can see, it's loading pretty quickly. And if I click on an article, it loads fast. It's completely loaded now. And you just won't find that kind of speed in the older Android phones. Some of the other features that I really like about this phone is the Keys Air, and I've got that here. What Keys Air allows you to do is to sync your phone with your computer wirelessly. So through any wireless network, you can go in, sync it with your computer, you can change files, you can add music, you can add photos, you can pull photos down, you can grab text and other things. It's pretty amazing what these phones can do now, and Keys Air is one of those apps that I just absolutely love, something that you really can't do without. One of the other features that I really like is this voice to talk. Here, I'll give you an example. Hi, Galaxy.
What would you like to do?
Play music. Pretty slick. Pretty slick. So completely hands-off on a lot of the functions of the phone. You can use it for text, you can state your text, and so you can send a text message with voice alone. You can make phone calls, you can play music, you can leave memos, get driving directions, anything from just the voice module. Incredible what that does. It's one of those things that wasn't available a couple of years ago, and now you see some of the things that are available on these smartphones now, and you just can't live without them. I was slow to jump on the smartphone bandwagon. My wife pulled me in. I was reluctant to do it. Now I take this phone with me everywhere. I use the phone way more than I thought I ever would. If you're on the fence about buying an Android phone, this phone is the phone to get. There are a lot of new phones that are coming out on the market. This was the first of the super smartphones. It still has features that the other smartphones don't have. The biggest two, well, a lot of the phones now you'll find have the bigger screens. I think we're going to see screens get bigger and bigger, but this at 4.2 and 4.5 inches, you're kind of reaching about the limit of how big a screen can be. But because of the speed, the dual-core processor, and this one comes in dual-core processor with 1.2 gigahertz, 1.5 gigahertz, and 1.8 gigahertz. So they're screaming fast. They are screaming fast. And using the web is so easy on these phones and all the other applications that come along with it. Looking for a smartphone right now, there is no question the Galaxy S II still at the top of the heap. It was one of the most anticipated phones coming out for the year. It is still the best phone out there. And read our review. I'm going to write, you'll see the written review on our website, and you can learn more about the phone there.